Gaining money through wealth. That seems to be the question in every single consultation that is done by an astrologer. But I'm just doing this quick video. I wasn't going to do this, but I've received many messages on YouTube. I receive at least 50 to 60 messages every day asking about astrology, questions of astrology for consultations and all that. But I received a very redundant question, but it was just a very basic, vague question that really needs to be addressed. Somebody messaged me saying that, what stone should I wear to get money? What stone should I wear to get money? And how do I gain wealth with astrology consultation? So that's why I wanted to make this video, because it's a good question. And the answer to that is, you don't make money through astrology. Whenever you go to an astrologer and he tells you you have an excelled planet, you're going to get a lot of money, it doesn't mean you're going to get money. Second, there's no remedy in astrology on this planet that brings you money. Okay? No gemstones. The one thing I recommend is try to stay away from gemstones as much as possible. Take that as a last resort, but make sure you know other things about this thing. So let me address this. Astrology is a guide. Astrology is a guide to show you what you are about. What are your hidden talents? So if you go to an astrologer and the astrologer says, I know you were in finance, but look, I think you can do really well financially if you go into real estate. And so the person, I won't say patient, but the client asks the astrologer, but how do I make money? What do I need to do to make money through in astrology and through astrology and in real estate? If a basic astrologer will say, well, wear a gem, wear a yellow sapphire because Jupiter is good. As you wear that, you're gonna get money. This and that, everything. And it's absolutely wrong, because first of all, what the astrologer just said, that you will make money. I see you doing well in real estate. Okay. So if you do not go into real estate and you keep doing it, if you're in finance and you stay in finance, yet you wear your yellow sapphire, unblemished, unheated, untreated yellow sapphire as the market, will you make money? Absolutely not. Because again, astrology is called Jyotish. Jyotish means light. Light of God. So when an astrologer is telling you, switch to in real estate, there's a lot of money in there. But most of the people after consultation, they stick to what they're doing, and yet they do all the remedies. And they think, okay, where's the money? Well, if you understood how astrology works, what astrology does, you wouldn't question it, because you would be on the right path. So instead of first doing remedies, do what the astrologer is telling you. If the astrologer is well versed, looking at all your divisional charts and all the aspects of looking for a career. So you switch to real estate first of all, because astrology is about action. Okay, without action, there's no reaction. And if you don't take action, if you just sit in a room and you have the best chart in the world with every planet excelled, you think if you're going to get money or somehow, some way, no, it's not going to happen. And let me tell you another thing. Excelled planets do not necessarily bring money. It's actually the delineated planets that bring the money. And you must be wondering why. Why is it that a weak delineated planet will bring money? Well, according to the Parashtra Hora Shastra, the actual real original text of astrology, gaining wealth, material wealth, because back then it was gold and jewelry. All these things were considered not dharmic. Dharmic meaning like not up to par of a culture. They considered that kind of bad, like, you know, because in that time only the most knowledgeable people were considered the richest. All the rishis and gurus back then who had all the knowledge, like a PhD of that time, was considered the real wealth. And if you knew all the knowledge in the world, you would be taken care of one way or the other. So when they saw a delineated planet, they're like, oh, this person, you know, they're not going to get any knowledge. They're not going to get the wisdom of this era, of this yug. You know, all they're going to go is just they're just going to be all about business and money hungry and all that. So those people would get money with the delineated planet, like Sun in Libra is delineated, but the delineated planet bring the most money. But in this era, it's the opposite. So if you have an Excel planet, it's more about you gaining knowledge and wisdom about that planet, the knowledge that's related to that planet. It doesn't necessarily mean money. Okay? So when you have delineated planet, it brings you money, because in this era, money is everything. Money is God for most people. Without money, you can't do anything. So now, it's just the opposite. The delineated planet becomes Excel. So the more delineated planet you have, the more chances of you having liquid wealth in your life. Okay, so that's one thing. Now, about the remedies. Okay, so again, gemstones do not bring you wealth. Astrology does not bring you wealth. It does not make you rich or famous. First of all, you have to take action. And you have to take action in the right direction. So if you stay in finance and you have your little blue sapphires and all your Jupiter's yellow sapphire on, and you're thinking, oh, the money's going to come, it's not going to happen. Go sell land. Go do something. Because if you switch that, maybe you don't even need to wear a gemstone. You're going to start making money right away because you are following the right path. It's just, astrology is about showing you the right path. It's up to you what you're going to do in there. So if I tell you, you know, you doing farming will bring a lot more money than you being a doctor right now. You're in $300,000 student loan debt from being a doctor. You're not making as much money as you thought, and you go to an astrologer and they say, well, do farming. Obviously, they're not going to do that. But if you try, okay, let's say this person tried, and they start getting wealth, okay, you've automatically done the remedy for yourself. Now, what do gemstones and all these other remedies and mantra do? They just enhance your mind. That's it. So you wearing a Jupiter, you know, and you following that real estate field will affect your mind. You will feel like, okay, I need to learn about what happens when a property is foreclosed. How do I go get a property in auction? How do I negotiate with the lender? How do I negotiate with another broker about this property? That's what happens. So it's not like you wearing a yellow sapphire and suddenly the wealth is coming from everywhere. No. The gemstones only change the way you think. So if you're wearing a yellow sapphire emerald and you're just sleeping after 3-4 days of wearing it, suddenly in the middle of the night you'll get an idea. And this is what actually happened to me. I suddenly got an idea about, and this was when I wore my opal. I used to wear a white opal during this particular time, and while sleeping I suddenly had this idea within, I think it was actually the first day of wearing that opal, that I got the idea that, oh my god, this is how I should market my books. This is how I should do this. I woke up at 2 a.m., did my little marketing thing, did my SEO, and next thing you know, it's taken off. That's what it does. And that's how I got wealth. That's how you get money. So again, astrology and the remedies, none of it brings you money. Okay, if you think, wearing certain gemstones and you sitting doing nothing is going to bring you money. Forget that. Next thing, one of the best remedies, I'll tell you. Mercury is planet of intelligence, okay, and the intelligent people in this world make the money. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Michael Dell, Mark Zuckerberg, all these people have brains. So what if you were to just improve your intelligence, improve your Mercury in your chart? It will help you tremendously. Now you'll be like, okay, so I guess I need to wear an emerald. No. Like I said, try to run away from gemstones as much as possible. Do gemstones as one of your last options, one of your third options. The best thing you should do for Mercury is get your teeth cleaned. That's it. Go to a dentist, get your teeth cleaned. Get a deep cleaning going. You have a cavity, root canal, take care of that. Okay? You have a wisdom tooth that is kind of that's hurting you. Obviously, you're gonna take it out. But if it's at the point where it's supposed to hurt you and it's not hurting you, take it out. Go to a dentist, get your teeth fixed, because Mercury represents teeth. And teeth, the nerves in the teeth, are connected to the brain, especially the right hemisphere, which is the hemisphere of logic and making sense of things. So all these billionaires and millionaires who you see as entrepreneurs, they need to use their right mind more, because they need to do negotiation, the business dealing. Creative side is there, but the easiest thing to do, take care of your teeth. The more you keep your teeth healthy, clean, the more it's going to affect your brain. The more you're going to feel different, you're going to think different, you're going to start memorizing things, you're going to start to scheme things, hopefully in a good way. So these are some of the best things. So you got to look at these things. So let's say if Mercury is also representing the skin, and let's say you have a bad Mercury, so your teeth are bad, your skin is bad, you get all sorts of acne. Instead of wearing an emerald and spending thousands of dollars on these things, or doing all these ridiculous other remedies that you hear of in astrology, go to a dermatologist, get your skin cleaned, get your teeth cleaned, to a dentist. And once you suppress all the bad reactions of Mercury, it will automatically improve Mercury. So I hope this helped, and I hope this put a light on what is wealth in astrology, and how do you gain wealth. You will not gain anything unless you take action. Take the right action through astrology. If a good astrologer tells you, do this profession or go into job, don't go into business, and you go into business, you lose money, you have nobody else to blame but you. I don't care if you wear like 100-carat sapphire over your body in the back like a backpack. It's not going to do anything until you put yourself in the right direction. Okay? Put yourself in the right direction through consultation, and automatically you'll start to improve things. Gemstones bring luck, they improve the chakras. Gemstones should be more for chakras, not for planets or wealth or helping you in this situations in life, that situation in life, because when chakra is activated in your body, when all the chakras are spinning at the right motion, everything around you will improve. You will automatically would want to love your wife that you hated. You would want to spend more time with your kids. You would work hard at your work. It's simple. You don't need to do any color therapy or remedy, nothing. Just take care of this. Most importantly, take care of Mercury. Take care of your teeth and skin, and you'll see difference. Hopefully this helped. The link is below for my astrology website for more other details, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.